Hello, Professor Scholes. I'm John Bachman. I know that we've had a lot of email communication over the past couple of weeks, um, but just wanted to reintroduce myself. This is my video for the signature project. As you can tell, I'm home in my office. My son is officially home. He came home Monday night or Monday morning, and his birthday was yesterday. Um, so, yeah, I am now making this video, and I appreciate all the help and support that you've given me. I just really didn't have a place to make this video when I was up in the hospital. And greatly appreciate your grace with the extensions and understanding my situation. First thing that I wanted to go over is part one. I don't know if you remember, but I asked to go over Joshua 1 6 through 9. And the reason why is because I have it tattooed right here on my arm. Just Joshua 1 9 is tattooed, which is be strong and courageous. Don't be discouraged. Don't be afraid. Be strong and courageous. God is with you is what I have tattooed on my arm. I'm reading over here as I'm talking to you. But I had 5 parts that I pulled out of Joshua 1 6 through 9. The first thing is the be strong and courageous part. It was used 3 times in these 4 verses. And it was the first thing that I pulled out because I wrote down that you can be strong and not courageous. You can be courageous and not strong. And God repeats that they need to be strong and courageous as they're leading the people. And so that just struck out to me is that he didn't just tell them just to be strong. He didn't tell them just to be courageous. He didn't tell them just to listen to him and lean on him. He told them to be both strong and courageous, which stuck out to me. And that's one of the reasons why I have it tattooed on me. The second part that I brought up was do not turn from it to the right or to the left. This is talking about Moses' plan for bringing people back to the promised land and all this different stuff. But when I take that out of it, I just think of like when God is talking to us and God is telling us what we need to do in our lives or where we need to go. Do not stray from the left or to the right. Like our God's plan for us is going to happen. And he has that plan, but it's really easy to stray from that plan because his plan isn't the easiest route to take. Especially in today's society. I mean, in any society really. A lot of the popular things or the things that are on the news are not what God's teaching is and where he wants us to go in our lives. Drinking, partying, all that type of stuff that like I was involved with in my 20s. I was in the Marine Corps, as you can see all these Marine Corps banners behind me. I was in the Marine Corps for 7 years. God is not a focal point of the Marine Corps. There's a lot of people in the Marine Corps that love God, but trying to follow God's way. And so it's really easy, again, sway from the left into the right. Meditate on it day in and day out. Like I've told you within the past probably 4 months, I've decided to take over the reins of my family again and be the spiritual leader that my family needs, and to guide them to God and through God and be at church and be a man of God. And so one of the things that as I've been going through this and getting coached by my dad, who's a missionary, and trying to grow this relationship with God again, like I haven't before, is I like to say that I'm chewing on things. And so it'd be like this Bible verse, like you can read it, and then when you break it down, you're talking like you're chewing on it, like you're trying to find out, like, yes, he's talking about Moses's plans and leading the people and all these different things, but what within inside that verse can you pull out directly to you? Like I said, don't turn from it left or to the right or right to the left. Like there's meaning in there for what's going on in the history of that verse, but what does it mean to me? And so that's what I mean when I say I'm chewing on things. Like I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to learn. And then the last 2 parts that I brought up, and I'm just going to talk about those together, is don't be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. The Lord your God is with you wherever you go. These last 3 weeks with my son, I talked about in this that huge thing that happened with my son was after it was probably like 24 hours in. My son's sitting there. He's got high anxiety. He's hurting. He doesn't understand what's going on, why he's hooked up all of these machines, why he all of a sudden has all these cuts into his belly and all these different stuff. And he looks at me and he's like, Dad, I've been asking God to heal me. I've been asking for him to help me. Why is he not listening? What did I do wrong? Why doesn't he want to heal me? And I mean, like when you're trying to lead your kids and stuff like that and you hear that, it just it broke something in me. But it just broke something in me because like I've been there. I've asked those questions, but now I have a kid that just turned 7 yesterday asking these questions. Like life gets so much harder than where he's at. But what I had told him was God is listening to you and he is healing you. He just doesn't snap his finger like you read him putting mud on a guy's eyes and all of a sudden he sees again. No, today we're in a different society where we have doctors, we have nurses, we have CNAs, we have medics, we have ambulances. My son got life flighted on Thursday or Wednesday of last week. Like there's all these different things, and those are the things that God put in front of you to heal you. It's not just snapping your fingers, but God is healing you, and he put these people there. He put the best doctors, the best surgeons, all these people there to heal you. And so when you talk about it, don't be afraid, do not be discouraged. So my son was afraid and discouraged. But I had to remind him that the Lord your God is with you. God is with you wherever you go. And I knew that something had changed in him after we got home. He had talked about, like, I asked him, I was like, dude, you excited for your birthday? Like 7, he keeps going 6, 7, like I'm 6 turning 7, 6, 7. Like it's just been a huge joke and like just anything that we could to keep him distracted. And I asked him, I was like, dude, are you excited? Like it's your birthday in a couple days. Like, how are you feeling? He's like, Dad, God opened up the heavens and healed me so I can have my 7th birthday. He's like, I didn't die. He opened up the heavens and sent everything down to heal me. And I knew that like something had changed, and he realized that like God was the one that healed him. Yes, it was through doctors and medicine and surgeries, 3 surgeries in 2 weeks. But God put those things there to heal him. I know I've gone super over. For the second part of the Signature Project, I just went through and like just talked about like Christians' use of God and the good news and some of the different things that we've learned throughout here, and all the things that he's bestowed upon us, and talked about the transformation and before he gave his life, then afterwards, and brought up different scripture points. I know I hit really hard on the first part of the project, but I know that I told you that this was going to be a huge, like, this was a Bible verse that my grandmother read to me all the time. And then now going through with what happened to my son, like seeing all the different avenues of that verse were huge on me. I'm going to submit all 3 of these right now. But thank you, Professor Scholes, so much. You being so understanding of my situation allowed me to just focus on my son and get these assignments to you. I know it's 9:30, it's bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, bases loaded, and I'm swinging for the fences here, but thank you so much for all your help. God bless you.